All right, searching for the dead in today's adventure with Bob Perry. Right now, here we go. All right, Bob, what is the job that we're doing here today?
Well, I'm out here scanning and looking for dead people.
Dead people?
Dead people, yeah, they're all graves.
There's a few out here already, it looks like.
There's a few out here that we're doing like this. But now what we're doing here is that I'm using ground penetrating radar. I'm scanning the area, and I'm looking for anomalies in the ground that would indicate that we got a grave there. Some anomalies are not graves. There may be rocks in the ground, or it could be pipes or tree roots and stuff like that. So there's a certain image that I have to find on the computer screen that gives me it tells me it's an anomaly.
All right, let's do it. Let's check it out. All right, Bob's getting his machine right here. This is the area that we actually have already gone over, and we have a couple flags in the ground here where he has identified some anomalies, and we're going to show them to you. He's reading them right now with the ground penetrating radar. I'm going to show them to you on the screen right now. But that is shooting down into the ground, the radar, and coming back and giving him a reading right on his screen right here. So let's pull this down so we can see it a little better here. All right, right there. That's good right there, Bob. What we got there?
Okay, here is a grave. You can see the top of it right here. Let me turn the contrast down just a little bit here. There we go. I'll turn the contrast on so you can see them stand up. This is a grave.
That's a grave right there. Okay.
This is another grave because it's kind of the area top is kind of flattened off.
Okay.
And these are other two graves right in here.
So we got four dead bodies right there.
Yeah.
Right there on that one screen right there we're going over. And they're unmarked.
They're unmarked.
Nobody even knew they were there because the headstones have either been stolen, moved over, or whatever, but they're gone. So,
even they fall down and they're buried.
Yeah, and we're going to show you something on that too. All right, let's keep getting up. Here we go. All right, as you see, we got a big tree that has been cut down here. And what happens, these trees have roots running all over the cemetery here. And you got to know the difference between a tree root and a body. So let's go down here where we can see it. Now, where's the tree root?
Now, the tree, see these? These are tree roots.
That's tree root.
And this is, as the radar is going across the tree root, that's where you see that peak. It's a reverted V shape.
Okay.
Yeah, this is probably a thicker one or a rock right there. Again, this is probably another heavy tree. This also could be
big roots right there.
Yeah, this also could be a gopher hole or some sort of rodent hole that's going in the ground.
Okay.
And the anomalies, but this, you can see how clustered this is.
Yes.
And we're standing right next to a huge stump.
Okay. We just want to show you the difference between a tree root and what you just saw a minute ago with the actual body in the ground. All right, let's keep scanning. Yeah. What are you doing right here, Bob?
Well, we got a headstone. I mean, we got a footstone right here, a collapsed footstone.
Well, first thing you did, you identified.
Yeah, we identified there was
an unmarked grave right here.
You'll see 3 headstones. But
right
then
here.
There was a unmarked grave that's right here. Now, this is a footstone. That's a buried footstone. And I can tell it's a footstone because if you hit it,
I hear it. I can hear it.
Not only that, but if I put my foot down over here.
I put my foot down. Okay.
Yeah, and I hear it. You can feel.
I feel the vibration in the ground.
Vibration.
Yep.
And sometimes what I'll do is that I'll move my foot over here.
Can you tell which way it's going?
And tell me which way that vibration is going. And I can say, okay, the footstone is here, and the other one's over here at the end of it. You can pull it up.
Now, is that just, it used to sit up and has fallen over and got covered? Is that what
right.
that is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
Fallen over and got covered.
And got covered up.
It's similar to, this is a similar footstone right here.
It's like this one, but it's fallen over and got covered up.
Yeah.
And you found one here too, right?
There's another one right here. So, and we'll probe this.
Somewhere here.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there it is right there. Yep. That's
another
another
put my foot here.
I can feel it all over here.
You can feel the vibration right there.
Definitely. Got it.
See it?
All right, here's one grave that he identified. Is it marked or unmarked now?
Well, this is actually a marked grave. We didn't discover this until we felt that I found some markings on the stone here.
Right.
Now, back then, this
is in colonial times, right?
Yeah, well, this is probably early 1800s.
Okay.
And what they would do there is that, if you notice, there's 4 sides to it.
Okay.
And they would take this and put this in the center of the family lot, whatever it may be, and then people that are buried on this side would be on this side here. You see the names. Here on the other side, if they're all buried on this one here, this side, you'd see names on this side.
Let's back up. They would bury multiple people using one headstone. Okay, I didn't know that. So. Yeah. So is that the case on this one? There's one here and there's one on the other side?
There's one more on the other
side.
And
there's another name here. So there's another body buried on front of this one and one behind it.
Yep.
But no, on the side, as you can see, there's another one here. But There's not one on the side, just the front and the back on this.
Because there's no markings on the side of this.
Interesting. All right, let's keep checking this out and getting the job done. All right, we've marked all the graves. You see the little flags there. We marked all them off. Now what is the next part of the job?
Now I have to do a quick sketch. What I typically would do is once I do the sketch, then I'll find a satellite image of this particular location, and then I can use a satellite image to actually do all the measurements and actually draft the map. But a lot of times what I'll do here is that I'll have to take ground notes when I'm in site on location, take ground notes. For example, the distance between this headstone and this headstone, or the unmarked grave.
Right.
This is 6. This would be down here. It's 5 feet on this one. The distance between this one, that one, and the first one. This is 10 feet over to here. The distance between this one and this one is approximately 5 feet.
So they're all about 5 feet. 5 feet apart. So all these graves run about 5 feet apart all the way down.
And then when you run to the footstone, you see you measure a footstone, and these are all 6 feet apart right in here.
Okay, 6 feet.
Yep.
Now, how deep are they? Are these graves?
These are all in the 4 foot level. I mean, 2.5 to 3 foot level.
Okay, so they probably dug down 4, and then once they put the body in, it came up to a high of 2.5 foot or something like that. Gotcha. All right. Okay. What's the next step in this process now?
Now I turn around. I videotape everything. So when I get back to my office, I don't have to deal with trying to figure out measurements and stuff like that. I videotape everything. I use the video as well as the satellite imaging. I compare the two together, and I can draft accurate maps of the location.
And you're gonna make an actual map. We'll get a chance to see that map, so we'll show that on that. But as you see, everything is marked here, and he's pretty much done now. How long has it taken? About
4 hours.
About 4 hours to do something like this. And this is a somewhat small job for you right here, right?
It is. It is a very small job.
Yeah. So, I mean, he does much bigger graveyard, much bigger areas to search, but this is pretty much done right here. We'll put a picture of his sketch at the end of this video so we can check it out, and maybe a couple more things going on. All right, the weather held out just right for us today. We thought we were going to get rained out and not get this job done, and it's getting ready to hit us right now, but we actually made it. You can see behind us there's a lot of big dark clouds here. Anyway, that's going to wrap this video up. Appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, subscribe to the Gigmaster. And if you need a cemetery map, give Bob a call. We'll see you on the next adventure.